I'm Sophia, and this is Marianne. We're here at Aqua Effects today, and we're going to talk to you in depth about sediment filtration.
All right, with that said, we are working in nominal numbers. The first thing I just want to bring up is the size of our basic Barracuda RO. That unit is the size almost everybody has in their homes. We use a 1 micron sediment filter. That means all the particles that are larger than 1 micron will be trapped in this filter. And that's at the moment you start it up. After it runs for a while and particles are trapped in here, the amount of filtration increases. In other words, the filter gets better as it gets loaded, but that's only good to a point. At some point, you're just going to clog the filter. And the way you know that you have used up the filter as much as you can without impeding the efficiency of the RO system is a 5 PSI pressure drop. I always recommend to people when they start their systems up for the first time that they note the pressure on the gauge. You can scratch it, you can use a Sharpie, you can write on the bracket, any way you like. But you want your full available pressure noted. When you get a 5 PSI pressure drop, you're going to know it is time to change the sediment filter.
So Marianne, you mentioned that this was the standard for most houses. So what other sizes do you have available?
Okay, again, this is a 10 by 2, just make a note. There's 10 by 2, there is a 10 by 4. This is commonly used in bigger systems or whole house sediment removal. We have our Mac Daddy, which is a 20 by 4, and this is basically the biggest physical filter that you'll find that goes into a filter housing, standard filter housing. And then this is just a 2 by 20. Again, they all do the same job. The flow rates, obviously, this would handle a higher flow rate, but we switch them and use them depending on the configuration of the equipment and what we're trying to do and flow rates.
So Marianne, what's the difference of this sediment filter to that sediment filter?
Oh, okay. Well, the Polyblown, which we were just looking at, are usually used for much smaller particles. It is a tighter physical filter, where these filters will let more things pass. Now, what's the reason you'd even want that? Well, this can be rinsed out, where this cannot be rinsed out. So if you have a lot of sand and sediment, you might use both. You might use this one first, where you capture big particles and polish with the smaller one. Or you might just have sand, where you just use this one, and it is washable, which is great. And these also come in all the sizes.
So Marianne, what do I do if I need both sediment filters?
Well, we've come up with a solution. We have an add-on sediment filter. So you call us and you say, oh my gosh, my sediment filter's loading up like crazy. I can't believe how often I'm replacing it. And I say, not a problem. And this can be added on to the front of your system with a rinsable filter. So this way you're going to catch everything bigger than, and if we use a 10 micron or a 20 micron, let's say 20, bigger than 20 microns, rinse it out, put it back in service. One filter I forgot to show you, and they seem to have a new popularity as those very inexpensive little ROs, all inline. This is a 5 micron sediment filter designed for an inline RO. Very simple to change, all quick connect fittings. You push the tube in and you're ready to go. But I think we pretty much cover the board on sediment filtration. You know that will go up to 5,000 gallons a day.
Make sure you comment down below, give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe.
And you can always give us a call. We're here for you. Thank you for your time.